Like Teddy Gray on stuff, Whooshy gives a proper reaction.
And now for something completely different.
The remix as well, you know. Guys! If you're in the building, please, Maybach music, make some noise. Stray Kids, this, and then that. Also, doing this and that, I was literally listening to, is it Runners? It's either Runners or I Like It. I was listening to that song. Changbin says this and that. And now we get this and that. The music video, been waiting. Oh, without further ado, let's go.
Everything I do multiplied by 2. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom vroom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I'll take this and that, this and that. I'm a rip
Choices.
When they hit the studio, I'll do this and that, this and that. Groovy, gotta look at me. And it proved it, do my little 끝냈지. 머리를 쿵이랑 날개로 still moving. Start denying 가만 봐도 분위기는 잔치. 내비도 그래도 찾아먹지 시성대로 오지랖 곱빼기 빼도 유청 나를 써놨어. 제발도 넣었어.
The bass!
골라서 내가 선택한 대로 flowing. 원래 가고 싶은 대로 I'm running.
Can I get a one time? Who's the pause god? Who? Of course. For some reason, I knew he was going to do that, or at least I thought he was going to do that, you know? Seungmin. Obviously, you know? Vroom vroom. He's talking about drive. Drive. You know? Drive? This guy? Everything I do, I multiply it by 2. I give you choice, this and that. You want Americano or you want cappuccino? I give you this and that. You know? I give you flavor. I give you versatility. I give you what you want and then give you something you didn't even know you wanted yet.
Everything I do multiplied by 2. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom vroom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I'll take this and that, this and that. I'ma rip a show and then hit the studio. I'll do this and that.
I could do it both.
Groovy, gotta look at me. And it proved it, do my little 끝냈지. 머리를 쿵이랑 날개로 still moving. Start denying 가만 봐도 분위기는 잔치. 내비도 그래도 찾아먹지 시성대로.
Hyunjin, get out of my face. The way that the music kind of cut out and it was just his vocals.
가만 봐도 분위기는 잔치. 내비도 그래도 찾아먹지 시성대로. 가만 봐도 분위기는 잔치. 내비도 그래도 찾아먹지 시성대로 오지랖 곱빼기
Like it was,
baby,
like it was his vocals that made the beat stop. Do you know what I mean? As soon as Hyunjin, no, everything just, nope, we can't be on the beat anymore. Hyunjin's here.
가만 봐도 분위기는 잔치. 내비도 그래도 찾아먹지 시성대로 오지랖 곱빼기 빼도 유청 나를 써놨어. 제발도 넣었어. 우리가 나왔어. 골라서 내가 선택한 대로 flowing. 원래 가고 싶은 대로 I'm running. Everything I do multiply by 2. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom vroom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I'll take this and that, this and that. I'm a rip show and hit the studio.
Biv, how does Han look younger? This would be a good time as well to point out I've never drank coffee in my life. I know what it smells like. Doesn't smell like it's going to taste nice. But then neither do I.
Americano.
How does he look younger? How does he look younger than he did in Elevator? Circa, when was that? 2017? When was it? 1st of November 2017, Elevator. Autism. Come at me, bro.
know an Americano. I'll take this and that, this and that. I'ma rip a show when they hit the studio. I do this and that, this and that. 원해도 멈출 수 없는 challenge. Hot and cold 뭐든 괜찮아 no damage. I ain't getting no pain. I show you the way. I got no shame and I'm
이것저것 랩든지 이미 오래 뺐지 yeah. 지루하면 뺐지 그건 오래전에 뺐지네 매운 고기 뺐지 절대 빠질 수 없겠지네 왼쪽 가슴 속에 박힌 straight kiss batch
계속 꿈을 sketch.
Babe, you know what's mad is? My rap is the meat patty. The guy, he can't, not a single verse without mentioning food or eating, you know? They named a whole album 8. Now, some people are like, oh, that's because there's 8 of them. No, it's because Binny ate everything. We have to. Also, this little thing, I don't know how they did, maybe like a green screen behind this, and then they changed it. However they've done it, brilliant. Because how's it raining there, but he's fine, you know? We give you wet and dry. We make you wet and... Your Honour, I would like no further questions. I'm pleading the fifth. Dr. Fauci style.
I ain't getting no pain. I show you the way. I got no shame and I'm
이것저것 랩든지 이미 오래 뺐지 yeah. 지루하면 뺐지 그건 오래전에 뺐지네 매운 고기 뺐지 절대 빠질 수 없겠지네 왼쪽 가슴 속에 박힌 straight kiss batch
It's in my heart. It's on my heart, Biv. My rap is the meat patty, right? You can't leave it out. If you leave out the meat out of the burger, it's no longer a burger. It's just a sandwich. It's just bread, really, you know? You know, you're just baking, all right? There's no meat. There's no nutrients. He is nutrient.
Patched
it up a long time ago, bro.
절대 빠질 수 없겠지네 왼쪽 가슴 속에 박힌 straight kiss batch
Let's get it,
They're all sick, right? They're all sick. You know what Stray Kids music and their kind of message, their overall scope of not even just their message as people, but what it means to be a man. Do you know what I mean? That's touched me in a way that I can never really fault them, you know? I can criticize them, but I can never really fault them because they've given so much to me personally. Do you know what I mean? That's all of them, all 8 of them. However, I truly feel like I picked the right bias for me, you know? From day one, been a Binny. I've been a Binny.
이것저것 랩든지 이미 오래 뺐지 yeah. 지루하면 뺐지 그건 오래전에 뺐지네 매운 고기 뺐지 절대 빠질 수 없겠지네 왼쪽 가슴 속에 박힌 straight kiss batch
해서 꿈을 sketch. Let's get it, 기회 catch. 성공과의 match.
또 보여줄 건 나는 너에게
Everything I do, multiply about you. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom vroom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I'll take this and that, this and that. I'ma rip a show when they hit the studio. I do this and that, this and that. We can go fast, we can go slow. If you can choose, you can have both. Can't stop us now. Go! Everything I do multiply by 2. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom vroom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I take this and that, this and that. I'ma rip a show when they hit the studio. I do this and that, this and that. This and that. Talking this and that, and that, this and
that. I really like that. This and that. I really like that.
And that. This and that. Talking this and that, and that.
Oh!
This and that.
Why was that not a part of the chorus? In terms of a comeback, brilliant. You know, they kind of gave almost everything in that, I would say. The choreo for me is a little bit lacking, but I feel like that's the same with a lot of like what is this? What is this? Their 10th album, 12th album, something like that. That's crazy. So with the longevity, you expect them to not be as energetic as they first were. But in the choreo, they even did like a little sip. I like the subtlety of the this and that. That's nice. Do you know what I mean? But I need to hear it again. But before we do that, this and that music video reaction. I've just done mine, so let's see theirs.
네, 저희 This and That 반갑습니다. 1, 2, 3. 시계다.
시기가 반대로 가.
사람들 머리가 없어.
그러니까.
Yo.
렉 걸린다. 뭐야? 바로 들고 한 거예요? 똑같다.
Okay, so I'm that early to this video that it doesn't have English subtitles yet. That's annoying, because I have no idea what they're saying. Absolutely no idea. Shouts out to you if you do, but I definitely don't. So instead of that, let's watch the comeback on KBS World. Let's watch them do this and that live. And then, and only then, can I start on the rest of the album. This KBS thing will more than likely be blocked by KBS. So if you do want to see it and it's not available, then please head over to the Patreon. It will be available there for you. And of course, I'll be bringing each of the singles out one by one, day by day. I'm not bringing them all out at the same time because it really, really affects my channel's overall performance. So there'll be one coming out each day. If you are feeling impatient and you need to watch the whole of the album reaction, again, it will all be up on Patreon ASAP. So thank you very much. Let's watch the comeback.
This definitely a sound effect for this one. Teddy, congrats on 500K subs, bro.